really coming out of my head. What we read. I remember Angie cussing me out, asking me if me not ready, if me not prepared, nothing, if me not go. And I was like, babe, just cool about it, you know? Because I knew already had what it took to motivate you guys. So we're living in a time where things are not going so good. Things aren't looking the way that we want it to look. Things aren't going the way that we want it to go. As small as you be, I know you all have hopes, you all have dreams. Some of them wishing you could actually be back in school. Some of them are tired of the homeschooling. Some of them wishing you could actually go hang out with enough friends. Some of us elder wish we could get a job. Some of us wish my work would open back up so I can start saving again. You know? And life stopped. Some of us wish we could have gone for it for real. You know? And because of everything that happened, it doesn't necessarily mean that life stops. In spite of COVID taking over the entire world, slowing everything down, putting an abrupt pause on life itself, it doesn't mean that you have to be on pause. You are the author of your own future. You determine what you want to be. You determine what is possible from what is impossible. Because once God is a part of who you are, there is nothing that is impossible that you can't reach. There is nothing that you can't achieve. There is nothing that you can't do. I mean, in this time, we are pressed to find alternatives, different ways to make it work, different ways to find a way to live. Give thanks that you guys are still kids and you don't have to work to eat. Give thanks that you have a parent that provides for you guys. But do not believe for a second that your parents don't have it hard in this time. They do. And it's for you as children, you as kids just need to be more understanding in this time. If you have nothing else, you should be a little bit more understanding. Because a lot of you know your parents are actually at home with you guys. Don't have a job. Don't know where the next meal is coming from. But they do what they have to do to make sure you guys are fed, that you guys are taken care of. And all they're asking of me, I tell you, I wish I was a kid. I wish me still there, my mother and I pay no bills. But I wouldn't trade my life for anything. Because in my short life, I have learned so much and I have accomplished so much. All because of Jesus. All because of God. So my little words of encouragement for you guys this morning. As children, be understanding. I know you might can't get the shoes where you want. You might can't get the nice hairstyle where you want. You might can't get the phone where you are big for how long. But your parents are doing the best that they can. They make sure you eat. They make sure you have a roof over your head. They make sure it's all clean. And that's a lot, because there's a lot of kids out there that don't have a parent, that don't know where the next meal is coming from, and the fact that you know that where the next meal is coming from, it's something to be grateful for. So sometimes as kids, I know we get so caught up in our little world, and life is good, you get to play and do nothing. Life is great. But as a kid, in this time, in this age, you guys, I think you guys are smarter than us when we were kids. Because we grew up in this modern time. And it's for you to use that smartness. You're not too young to start your own business in the ground. You know, so none of you are too young to come up with something new. None of us, you see, every great man in this world, what they have over you, an idea, a thought. That's all they have over you. But I kid you not, some of them might born in riches and stuff, but not all of them do. Not all of them do. There are so many stories of people that have came from nothing to something. This is not the time for you to be sitting around and being sorry for yourself. It's time for you to open up your eyes. I know you think you are young, but you are not too young to die. Where is that little girl that said it? You are not too young to die. The fact that you are not too young to die, you're not too young to be great. There's nothing holding you back but yourself. And it only starts with you believing in yourself. Trusting God with all your heart and believe in yourself, believe in your goal, believe in what you see, believe in what you want to become, and pursue it. I remember countless times. My brother, I love him to death, but he will always tell me, say, just shut up, tap me nice on my head. Stop the whole heap of singing, because that then I'm going to do nothing for you in our life. Yeah, my brother will love to my aunt, always said that. And not because he said that, not because he tell me, say, no, I'm going to take no in my life. That means it's going to be true. That means I'm going to give up on me. That means I'm going to give up on myself. That same brother lived to tell me that he's so proud of me. Because I made it. And all together say, I made it. I made it on Rising Stars. Believe it or not. Yeah. But I was a group. It was a small group of us. So we didn't make it. But I went on TV. I saw myself. I did. Yeah. I saw myself on TV. I sit down and I said, bro, watch out. And I remember that night he laughed so hard and he was like, watch it. But I said, yeah, I be that way yesterday, but I never do nothing with myself. And I can testify now that the fact that I didn't give up on myself is the same fact now that I'm able to take care of my bills, that I'm able to feed my family, that I'm able to help my mom and help her mom in any of these situations because I did not give up. Him love me now, but you just know in the moment the devil just use anybody that he can find.
Long and nice and chubby like female, and
girl, just stop it. Just please. Stop. Self-esteem that I did. Because as fat as I was, not a soul could tell me something don't look good. As girl, just please. See, as big as I was, I used to be the hottest thing in school. I don't care when nobody wants.
He ended up a brown friend.
Girl, just please come on.
And he chubby too.
You know, so I say this to say that you need to build yourself. I don't want you to be proud, but you need to know your worth. You need to know who you are. You need to tell yourself that you are beautiful. You need to tell yourself that you are great. You are. And you know what? The more you tell yourself is the more you believe it. I remember days upon days I would just go in the bathroom and I'll be like, you know, I'll be like, yo, like, you know, we feel good, like we just feel handsome and we just feel extra, that's just me. That's how I be me. So you see when time me go on a big stage, you see when time me stand up in a big room, it coming like nothing to me. Because you know what, I know who I am, I know that I am beautiful, and you know what, there is nothing you can say that can tell me otherwise. So what I'm telling you guys today to do is to build your brand. Brand you is the best brand. You are your own name brand. You are your own. There is so much greatness inside of you, and you just need to just believe it. You need to tap into it. You need to accept it, and you need to go and get it. Never you stop yourself. from going after something that you believe in. Don't look your head. There is so much things that is gonna come your way, but God is gonna be there through it all, and He's gonna see you through. So just don't stop. Don't give up on yourself. You're a bossy man. We see your hairstyle nice up and so and so. You're out there already. You just need to just tap into it more. You understand? Build you. You know what? What I found out in life as a guy, see, oftentimes we get so distracted. You know, we think that it's girls. Yeah, it's all about the girl. You know? Yeah, me know. Yeah. We think that it's all about the girls. It's not. Let me tell you how this thing works. Build brand you first. You see, some of us, we as guys, we try to go after the girl first. Which the Bible declares to seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and all is righteousness. Now shall be added unto you. Read this. You know, before me and Angie, I used to think that I was the bomb. I used to think that I could get anybody. I think I was the smoothest. I think I could talk my way into anything. Yeah, I think that I was that guy. And you know what? I realized that it wasn't all about girls. I realized that in order to get all these girls, without even talking, I have to make something of me. I had to. So you know what? I stopped with all the girls. I started to focus. I started to come into church. I started to devote my life to God. And the only thing I would do was go to church. And God blessed me with a job and go to work. Work, church. Work, church. Work, church. And I had saved so much money. So much. I remember when I asked Angie to marry me. It felt so right. It felt so easy. It felt like, you know, I can do this. Cause I have money like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even need nobody to help. And that was because I built brand me first. You see, you have to learn to invest in yourself. Invest time. Invest money. Sometimes we invest big and we lose big. But do not be afraid to fail. Do not be afraid to fail. Try. Make a step that you make this step that looks unreal. Make this step that you don't know how it's gonna happen, but hey, but still make this step. Because I've learned that when you make the first step, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, I will fall into this because God helped those who help themselves. And I'm here to tell you this morning that the only thing that's stopping you from being great this morning is yourself. You determine your future. You determine where you want to be in life. But in all you're doing, remember, there is nothing that is possible without God. And even if it's possible, it's not in the right way. But you still can be famous enough without God. Because the devil has power as well. If you want to live a life that you feel happy and still successful, and you still like, I want a life that I can be able to buy whatever I want. I mean, everybody should want that life. You should all want that life. You should suppose you can see something and say, you know what, I just want to buy that. You're supposed to just feel good in your heart and say, you know what, I'm going to buy a brother one car. That's how I want to be. Me want to give big because I know that God gives me big. And it's not impossible. Work your way there. Trust God with all your heart. And everything else is magic. So that is my few words for today, ladies and gents. I hope you are motivated. I hope you have learned something. And I mean, amidst all my beautiful charms and everything, which I know are very charming, amidst all of that, learn something. Be a go-getter. Be a giver. Try and be great. And I am great at being. Thank you very much, ladies and gents.